city rat was in the streets below. He was a wheeling and a dealing, just a trying to make a million, when the dynamite rang out and covered him from head to toe. When life gets you down, stick your head above the ground. Ain't that how it always seems to be? It's fine.
Alright, I'm headed out to hit golf balls outside for the first time in a while. It's finally really nice, 75 degrees out, and hopefully there's going to be some room on the driving range, but we'll see. I hope it's not going to be too rough. I mean, I've been trying to do some simulator golf, but not a whole lot, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't just rip everything to the right, but I don't know. Let's go smack some balls.
Old Froggy went a-hopping through the holler last night, and the city rat was in the streets below. He was a wheeling and a dealing, just a trying to make a million, when the dynamite rang out and covered him from head to toe. When life gets you down, stick your head above the ground. Ain't that how it always seems to be? It's fire in the city and it's fire in the country. There's a hellfire raining down on me. Well, he took off on the river, just a-flying with the bats, trying to find a place to call his own. He was limping from the lead, and he's got melons in his head, pissing off the neighbors, eating pigeon from the bone. When life gets you down, stick your head above the ground. Ain't that how it always seems to be? It's fire in the city and it's fire in the country. There's a hellfire raining down on me. Now he's on his way to Brushy to settle up his time. He tried to flee, but his luck was running low. His mind was a-racing, but his legs couldn't stand the chasing. Now he'll learn surely what all gambling men do know. When life gets you down, stick your head above the ground. Ain't that how it always seems to be? It's fire in the city.
Well, it's not the worst session I've had at a driving range, but I had a couple good balls, a couple things I need to work on, so I feel pretty good about it. Hopefully these winter sessions paid off. So hoping to start this new year as a decent golfer and be able to hit around with my brother pretty decently. So we'll see how it goes. I know at the beginning of this whole vlog adventure, and I know I only have a couple episodes out, but I kind of wanted it to be a follow along with me building my business. So let me just give you an idea of where we're at so far. We created a website, and we're reaching out to clients just locally for right now, and eventually we'll go all around the country and reach out to people. But the idea is it's a media and design company focused on websites. So essentially the media, videos, photos, audio, and the designs, anything that involves a design, which is everything, would be what supports these websites. Because shouldn't there be a more realistic approach to design and media? And it kind of gets back to a hand-done aesthetic, a more gritty kind of grassroots style of media production and design. So that's kind of what this is all based around. The idea is to create these websites that are totally unique to the client, because we're using imagery and photography right from the source. None of that crappy stock stuff. The problem with stock photography. So let me give you an example. I used to work for a company that they owned a spa. It was a spa on the side. And I don't know why, but they never wanted to hire someone to go in and do photography for the spa. So what happened was we ended up using stock photography to do the advertisements and billboards and all this stuff around the city. And years later, I would be driving down the road and come across one of these Chinese massage parlors, and they have the same damn imagery. And that's the problem with stock footage, is there's no realism to it. It's fake. It's offering you this crappy fake image. It's a lie is what it is, because what they're showing you in those pictures is not what you're receiving. It's not the room you're in. So that's kind of been the driving force for me to want to go after doing this for these companies. And websites so far have become, they're relatively boring. So anything to add some more excitement, I keep coming back to this grittiness, which is a part of my company's name, Design Grit. And it just it's a great defining adjective to describe what we want to convey, is to add some grit and some realness, some rawness to these websites and whatever assets you need. So video, design, photos. So that's kind of been the real driving force for this, and we're real excited. We're just beginning, so everything's really exciting. We've put a lot of work into the stuff, so it's been really cool, and we're just now starting to reach out to the local community, like I said, and can't wait to see where this goes. So just thought I'd give you an update and let you know my thoughts. All right, today is my dad, Beekeeper Dave's birthday. So unfortunately, it's kind of crappy out this weekend. I mean, it is still March, but we were hoping to get out and do some golf, but it's rainy, it's cold, so we're gonna go do the simulator and getting a lot of golf in it. Luckily it was nice this week, so I got to go to the driving range, so we'll see if that helps at all. But simulator is always fun, and always enjoy getting a little golf in. Sorry it's all golf this week, but it's nice getting a little jump start early in the year. Should be fun.
There are people in this world, they don't care about doing good, they just care about being heard and feeling important to the world. And there are people who just want to get high, come alive. And his name may be Tim, and it may take all week, but sometimes you gotta pay the devil his due. In the daytime, in the nighttime, at the crossroads of Route 3, sometimes you gotta pay the devil his due. Maybe bipolar or manic depressed, you may live in a tiny home, but I'm still not impressed. To me, your life is just a mess. And his name may be Tim, and it may take all week, but sometimes you gotta pay the devil his due. In the daytime, in the nighttime, at the crossroads of Route 3, sometimes you gotta pay the devil his due. If you're feeling cheated, if you're feeling used, take your life into your hands instead of singing the blues. Well, pack your bags and hit the road as quickly as you can, or you'll be locked up forever with that fork-tongued Satan man. Everyone out there, be wary of this song, and don't go trusting those who speak, those who speak with silver tongues. They'll promise the world but give you none. And his name may be Tim, and it may take all week, but sometimes you gotta pay the devil his due.
My putting seems good.
In the daytime, in the nighttime, at the crossroads of Route 3, sometimes you gotta pay the devil his due. I said sometimes. Ain't that how it always seems to be? It's fine.